There are new federal ID requirements to board domestic flights. This applies to all Oklahomans 18 years of age or older who want to fly or enter federal facilities or military bases. In order to get through security at the airport, you'll either need to present a passport or another federally compliant document, like the new RealID driver's license or identification card. If you don't need to fly or enter a federal facility or military base, you're not required to obtain a RealID. However, should you choose to get one, you will need to apply in person at a DPS office or participating tag agency. You will be required to bring in some specific documentation, such as proof of your identity. This can be a state-issued birth certificate, a current passport, a certificate of citizenship and consular report of birth abroad, a current permanent resident card, a current employment authorization card, a valid foreign passport with a valid U.S. visa, and a valid I-94 issued by Department of Homeland Security. One thing to keep in mind, if the name on your proof of identity document is different than the name you currently use, you will need to bring in proof like a certified marriage certificate or adoption document. If you are married several times, then you will need to bring in certified copies of all your marriage certificates and divorce decrees. You may also show your certificate of citizenship or consular report of birth abroad. You must provide your Social Security number for verification. Proof of the number is not required. It is only required that you know your number. And you will need 2 proofs of your current Oklahoma address. Some of the things you can use but are not limited to are a copy of your previous year's federal or Oklahoma tax return filing, your utility bill, current deed, or your property tax bill. Please visit our website for a full list of acceptable documents that can be used to prove your Oklahoma residency. Upon leaving the facility, you will be given paper temporary identification, but you'll receive a RealID license just like this one in the mail a couple of weeks later. Notice the star in the upper right-hand corner of the card. That will show the TSA agent that you do indeed have a RealID as you go through airport security. So to recap, if you plan to travel domestically, access secure federal facilities, or enter a military base, you will need to obtain a form of federally accepted identification, such as RealID. Just visit a DPS facility or participating tag agency. But before you go to apply for your new RealID, use the online checklist to make sure you have all the documents you need first. Thanks for viewing this video, and we hope you find it helpful as you apply for your new RealID.